It's Beetle time. We've got this beautiful Volkswagen Beetle here. That's one of our members' cars. And the last time he took it out, he complained that when he had driven for quite a while, he had switched off the car, turned it back on, bang, wouldn't start. So he had to wait around a little bit, got it started, brought it back here and just said, look, we need to look at the carby. I think it's flooding. I jumped out the back of the car. I couldn't smell any fuel, but the one thing I noticed was the coil was really hot. So we'll let the car cool down. As soon as the coil cooled down, car started. So I thought, well, yep, that's quite common. So instead of just replacing the coil, I decided to go electronic ignition, get rid of points altogether and change that coil. So we're going to do that today and see how much better the car runs. So parts have arrived. We're lucky to have a company like VW Performance as members, so whenever we need any parts for Volkswagens, they're always there to help us out. So I found an issue already, not a major issue, but without even loosening anything, you can see that the distributor was loose, so that's not good. Never would hold its timing that way. The very first thing we're going to do is disconnect the vacuum advance, and that's not going to be going back on, as it's not needed with the electronic dizzy. And let's pop the cap off. It was that loose I could do it by hand. Yep, and that's it. Yep. Coil lead. What we'll do now is we'll carefully take the wires off and make sure that we don't get the wiring mixed up. Not that it's hard off the car, because it's pretty simple. Another thing that's quite worrying is that this coil was only held on finger tight. I actually loosened the bolts by hand. I didn't even need the ratchet on there. So what I'm going to do, since our new coil is chrome, I'm going to get rid of this little bracket that they have here. I'm assuming they put it on here because it was white to suit the car. Who knows? Okay, so chrome bracket for a chrome coil. Just line this up where I want it, and I'm really lucky that this already has multiple prongs on here, because on the electronic distributor you have a negative and a positive wire, so I don't have to do anything there. So turning out to be quite an easy job. I've just put some rubber grease around the seal so I can push past this point here. Sometimes it can be a bit tight. So the distributor's in now, and I've already started swapping over the leads. So basically it's pretty simple. We know the notch is there, so we've gone either side of the notch, and then the next lead goes over here, followed by the last lead here, and then the coil lead's just caught behind. So we'll get that out and we'll plug that in the center here, and that just goes straight to the center of the coil. Get our way in there, and it's as simple as that. So now all we're going to do is connect our positive and negative wires to the coil, and we should be good to go. All right, let's give it a couple of pumps. Now it is cold. I'm not sure if it'll start straight away, but we'll give it a go. Well, you can't complain about that. You're not going to get that out of a standard points ignition. So there you go. Not a hard job. We're going to set the timing now and take it for a test drive, but yeah, that's the bulk of it. Anyway, see you all on the next video.